Hey guys. I was going to clean up and get all set up. Nope, I didn't. What a surprise. I do see that we have quite a lag though. That's awesome. I'm just pulling out some of the stuff I've been messing around with. And yes, I'm still jelly printing. Go figure. Hey, Nicole. Hey, beautiful. Back to you. This is just some of the stuff I've been messing around with, Nicole. Hey, Lori. Sorry I was late coming back, you guys. Yes, I was good. Hey, Elisa. Hey, Karen Sue. Elisa, I don't know if it's a tutorial. Because I just make this up as I go along. As much as I always do. You know how I am. What do you need to know, my Elisa? Hey, Sandra. That's true, right? 87 can't be late for an impromptu. It's finally not winter anymore. It's a gorgeous day out, and I did do a few things because I knew after I started jelly plating and I promised the kiddo that we would have dinner and play cribbage tonight, I figured I better get done whatever I was going to get done. So yeah, I've been messing around, having fun, working on the jelly journals. They're just about finished if you're waiting for one. Trying different things, and this was fun. I saw this on, oh, that's upside down. Not that it really matters. You were yelling for Elisa. Sandra, you're good. And Elisa heard you. I saw this on Jelly Arts, maybe someplace where you cut out a nested template. And I was going to try one of these again because, well, obviously this one didn't come out as well as I would have liked. I may have not watched the entire video and skipped a step. Hey, Angie, how'd it go deer hunting the other night? I never caught if you were hunting them to look at or hunting them to shoot them and eat them. My brother-in-law is an avid hunter. Oh, it's not deer season to shoot them and eat them, is it? I don't think it is. Anyway, I hope you had a fun time. Oh, these are some I did today, this morning. Love these colors. I can't seem to get away from these colors. Hey, Scrap Chickie. It's Colleen is in the house. Love these colors. It's, let's see, what do we have here? It is Americana. I found so many. Hey, Fishy Face. How you feeling? And there's my Jean. Hey. Americana, I love. So many of these I had to throw away, you guys. They were old, and I think riding around during the road show did not make them happy. And so they were really watery pigment, and a big ball of like plastic in the bottle. And there was no ever reconstituting them. Never the twain shall meet. So they all went in the trash. And now they're sold out everywhere. That's what I thought, Angie. You just go to see how many you can see. How many did you see? So yeah, so this is an Americana, one of the ones I have not had to 86. This one is called Melon. And I found this at Walmart on my last. It is, yeah, it's melon, Colleen. Yeah, I want to go to a store and just pick up a whole basket full of new craft paints. I do. I love it though. And this I found at Walmart. It's Waverly. It's like for home dec. Eileen, hi. It's Waverly chalk paint. Matte finish, no prep. It's with the crafty stuff. And this one's called Celery. Love it. And then, of course, some sparks because I'm addicted. Oh, Angie, you saw 41 deer? Oh, I just spit everywhere. I was so excited. If I hit anyone in the eye, sorry. All right, Kat, you're in the right place. Sandra, just going to keep practicing. Good woman. Yep, and it's Americana, Colleen. The big whopping $1.59. Although when you have to throw away 20 of them, that hurts. So then I have my sparks, of course, and this one is Magical Pond that I was playing with. And so I've got all the, different brands, different levels of pigment, different price points. This one was 99 cents. See, now, Colleen, I don't have any of Martha's paints, but I am willing to try it when I can go to the darn store. Ah, you pulled the trigger. 87. You got the speckled egg kit. Drink. Kathy, drink. Hi, Kathy. Well, I said I might do it last night, Kathy, but I've been working outside trying to pretend like someday we'll actually get to have a retreat. So we've been working in the garden and trying to get the garage and the receiving room unpacked, all this stuff. And so I've been doing that. And after I finished up all of that and then ate dinner, I just sat in my chair like a lump and watched a movie and dozed all night. I so didn't go live. And then I have some folk art metallic, which I love. This is thicker than I thought it would be. And this one is rose gold, also on clearance at Walmart, because that's all I have in town. And this is another one of those Waverly paints. This one's a metallic called Moonstone. So that's what I was messing around with on these pages, and I love them. I love them very much. Oh, I know. I can't wait to see that color live and in person, Laura. I know. Rose gold. It goes well with these colors, I think. It's not enough of a contrast, though. Hey, Malia. And that's why I pulled out the Moonstone. It's a little greener, I think. So, yeah, these are the ones I've been making. It looks really gray on the camera, but the parts that look gray are actually the sparks. And this is Magical Pond, if I didn't say it. So that's what I was playing with this morning, or maybe it was last night. I don't know. Thanks, Kat. Yeah, I've really been enjoying these. But as I said, I've been playing with some brighter colors, just messing around, having so much fun that you know I can't stop, and finishing up our jelly journals. I love how this one came out. It started out just being a roll-off sheet, and then I did some different stuff to it, and I love it. I love it. And then obviously some bright colors. And this is, I took the Posca and wrote art down the side and just did some rolling off. And I did actually do a little bit of stamping, and you can't see it really well on camera, but there's a lot of different texture and stuff. Oh, the kit has a pin, and I love a gift. Jersey, what does this mean? Hey, Carrie, welcome. Yep, couldn't stop gel plating, so I promised Laura and Nicole that I would come back on and play. I thought you guys would be sick, but Colleen, you already got the kit too? I love this one, and I wish I could tell you what I used. Yeah, but I'm not sure that I can. I'm looking at it. It's a lot of the stuff I picked up from Layers and Layers on the plate. And yes, I have determined. Oh, Jean, Joggles has the new distress color, which is speckled egg, and they have it bundled as the whole kit and caboodle, so to speak. The distress ink, the distress oxide, the spray stain, the paint, the re-inkers, everything. Oh, you cool people got a gift. Oh, Eileen. Of course she did. She is Joggles. Oh, I heard because 87 called Timmy a punk, she wasn't allowed to order. Yep, Eileen and Jamie. Yep, she got you going. It's all their fault. Drink, drink. And that is Kathy's game, not mine. Although, yep, I might be having a daytime cocktail. She did, right, Jean? She called Timmy a punk. And then I have just been doing some smaller sheets as test sheets and pull-offs. It is damn nice weather, Kathy. I was just saying that's where I've been the past couple days, where it's finally gotten nice here, and I've been trying to get some stuff done around the house. It was a punk move. 87, just one. You like this one? Jean, you know what this is? This is Seth After Sprays. Yes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, Nicole, and what with the quarantine, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. I use my Seth After Sprays, and I'll show you this in a second. And then I've just been mostly cleaning up on these. Sure there will, Eileen. Sure there will. My problem is I can't get reception outside. We're still having reception problems, what with the metal roof and all. And I have determined I don't like cleaning off my plate. I don't like a flat, old-fashioned pole. My style that I am getting into is definitely more layers, more raggedy, more grungy. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Kimberly. Welcome. Yeah, just a bunch of different colors. Hi, Gail. Oh, thanks, Colleen. Yeah, it makes me happier. It just does. Cleaning my plate and starting with a brand new clean plate makes me feel sad inside. I know, 87, one at a time. They're dragging it out. Oh, no, Angie. Look harder. They're there somewhere. Yeah, no, I love just a straight pull. And I know, right, Colin, I'm sad inside. Mermaids make me tired. Plenty of people just do a beautiful mix on the plate and pull through a stencil, and it's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing anybody's style. It's just not mine. This is what I like to see when I pull it up. This is how I like to do it. Some of these colors had been on there for like 3 days, and it just makes me happier. Hey, Patricia. Like this. It's a hot mess, and I love it. We've all got painty fingers. Yeah, look at mine. My cuticles are a mess. It's just crazy. I like the grungy too. I like the grungy too. And it's hard to see on camera, but this actually has some dark blue in here, some royal blue almost. That is watercolor that I put on a plate. I don't know how many pulls ago. And there's not much of it, but it's kind of peeking through. Yes, so many different ways to jelly. Absolutely, Kathy. I think that's part of why I can't stop. Colleen, it's just hit or miss. And then you get into the groove. Kathy was talking about that yesterday, about it takes a while to get into it. And I think that's true. The end of 2021. Wow. Yep, they're pulling you in one color at a time. Well, I say they are pulling you in, like I'm not going to fall for it. That's probably not true. So there's some more. Oh, I love this one. Again, a lot of this copper and red was already on the plate. And then I just did some pulling through the stencil. So I'll do some. Hey, Terry. Yeah, it's a beautiful color. Yeah, so just grungy. I love this. How about this? Like ice blue and some purple and some gray. I was loving that color combo. Joey, hi. Welcome. Showing off my grungy prints. I think I've found my jelly plating style. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been messing with, and that is my educated opinion. Not educated, that's a fib. That's just my opinion, that there's so many different things you can do with your jelly plate, and I am finding for my own self, I like the grungy. I don't like cleaning my plate off and starting with a whole new clean plate every time. I like pulling up all that mess, all the mess and stuff. Oh, Brenda, that's funny. I didn't realize you guys were that close. Yep, and I'm a mess between the garden, the garage, and my jelly plate. I don't know, Carolyn Doobie. I'll have to check it out. Thanks, Nicole. Oh, here, I can fix that, Colleen. I love mods. Da-da-da. Look. I gave the scrap chickie a blue evening gown. There you go. Now you can just link your head off. Link your face right off, Colleen. Thanks, Nicole. That's fun. All right. So, yeah, and we'll look at that too. Are you guys interested in seeing this? With the nested stencil thingy? Oh, Eileen, if I had a cat, I would. There's one out in the yard, like a stray. Should I go get it? Link me, baby. Did the kitty leave divots in your plate? It happens. Thanks, Colleen. You guys, that's the link for the kit at Joggles for Timmy's new color. It did. It looks like it did. Okay, so, and then I have this one that is causing me pain and angst, and I'm going to see if I can save it. I think part of why it's causing me pain and angst is it's so autumny. And finally, it's a little bit warmer here. It's like 75. It's beautiful. We're going to have chicken salad and cribbage on the back porch tonight. I'm kind of excited. I caved and let one of the kids go to, Victoria went to her partner's house in Saco. It scares me, but they have been quarantining also strenuously, and Tori's finally done with classes, and they promised not to go anywhere else, so I let her go. I hope that wasn't a giant mistake. Oh, but look, you guys, I got an image transfer. What? Look at that. It came out cool. I was so excited. And I'm going back to the magazine that you're using has a lot to do with it. Cheers, Kathy. Cheers, Kathy. Kathy's been enabled. Oh, Brenda, that's fun. I forgot. Hoodie's in Florida, that little rascal. That's going to be a great day. 87 has been very busy, hasn't she, Joey? Yep. All right, so I did, what did I do with it? Oh, let's try this. That was weird, that blink. And my mat's crooked. That's unacceptable. It's quite tidy, isn't it? Okay, so I did cut out my bits first before we came on. Oh, you found the front door screen. Nom nom. Huzzah. Yay. Erin has her own road show. I love that girl. We spoke to the previous owners of the house, and a lot of the windows are the old original windows from 1860. And asked them about the screens. Yeah, they never put in screens. What? You just kept the windows closed all the time. Hey, Julie. Nom nom, you do need a dress. The neighbors asked that you not run around the house naked. Nom. And the police might have stopped by earlier. Just kidding. Not really. They didn't. Okay. So I just took a 12 by 12 piece of white cardstock. Oh, that's so fun. Jean's not the spider, honey. It's Julie Hunter. Oh, I think Nom Nom's on his phone. Julie Everidge, Spider Hunter. Yeah, 87. You know what I'm talking about, right? And now that it's getting warm, I think it's going to get warm with a vengeance. Can't pick that up. Okay, so 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. Let me zoom out a little bit. That's awfully close. Jean is the enforcer. Yeah, we heard her on the phone. She's not kidding around. Oops. Where'd you guys go? Come back. We haven't even started playing yet. Yeah, he got all excited by his blue dress. Oh, Eileen, this is how, these are Seth Apters. This is how I cut a circle. Isn't that sad? All right, nope, that's not quite far enough, is it? Yes, Nam is being very good looking for screens so that when we can have a retreat, we will have screens in the windows. Don't know if we can have air conditioners, but we can have screens in the window. We do live in a vintage house. That's a nice way to put it, Laura. Okay, so 12 by 12. Look, Laura, I can't finish a sentence either. I'm looking down. Just freehand cut a circle. I cut a slit right here. That's how I got through. And I just patched it up with washi tape. I did this beforehand because I thought it might make you really bored. More bored than usual. So you can see I just, that's all I did was I freehand cut a circle. Nah, Sandra, it's not too far. It's worth it. Okay, so let's put these guys back together and see if I can remember how to do that. It's antique, right, Laura? Yeah, we're still loving the house. We just can't wait to retreat with you guys. I mean, that was the whole point. Although now we have 3 more households in here with us, so it's a good thing, right? I don't know if it's a mansion, Sandra. It's good sized. All right. So put these back together. Gosh, even with the marks. Ugh. Okay, so this is what I did. Now you can see that it was originally a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. It's the only kind. It's the only kind I can make. So I cut through, cut out a circle, cut out another circle, cut out another circle, and then in the middle of the last one, I cut out a little heart. Also wonky. And then the slits where I cut to get through, I just fixed with washi tape. Julie, we're making a nested stencil sort of to jelly plate through. Let me show you. I did one and it didn't come out the way I'd expected, and I wasn't crazy about the colors. Didn't we just have it out, you guys? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is the ghost print of it. So this is the ghost print. You can see kind of here. We just had the original pull. I have so many piles of paper. Secret Squirrel. How's it going, girl? Here it is. Here we go. Judy Average. Here we go. So I did this one. I saw it on, I want to say, jellypress.com or on YouTube. I copied their colors that they used and everything. And yes, Kathy, there's only one color out right now. Mean, huh? So I thought I'd try it again. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I am not good at visualizing things. So in case you guys have that problem, I thought I'd show you or try to show you. Let's give it a shot. All right. So what colors should we use, you guys? I have colors. I want to use different ones than the ones I've been playing with today. That's why I called him a punk. All right, let me get my plate out. Oh, I do need to clean my plate for this a little bit. Oh, but I don't want to lose all this stuff. Look at all this stuff from what I was doing earlier. Squirrel, we're totally messing around. Okay, Kathy, that makes me laugh that you said you're a lemming. I'm such a lemming. Laura Lemming. I know who's not going to get the whole set. It's how it goes. Let's do a poll with this first, you guys. I don't want to lose all this yumminess. There's a glare up there. Let's see. Still can't get the lighting quite right in here. Oh, that's good. I love the apple butter cat. Thank you. Black, green, and yellow. Yeah, I do have to gobble it up. Can you guys see up here? I used a texture tool, and oh, I love the background here. Sue's in the house. Watch out for trouble. So I think I'm going to put our moonstone down. Let's put down a little moonstone. I don't know, Nicole. As soon as everyone's done buying the first egg, that's right, Kathy. Oh, it does, Jersey. And it also sounds like a delicious treat. I love apple butter. I wish they'd make it in smaller jars. My sister has a recipe to make it in the crock pot someday. All right, so I'm just pouring that out. And I have over on my side, this is one of my little plates because I have a million different sizes now, which I love. I love Cinnamon Cat. Yes, in 2 weeks after everyone gets their color. Okay. And here's my brayer, also not clean. Shame on me. Oh, well. Just pull out some of that. All right, so let's roll this out. And again, I'm not going for an even coat. I'm not necessarily going all the way to the edges. I'm finding that I like a really thin coat and kind of rough edges. And I think what I'm going to do is, you can barely see it over here. I'm just going to roll some of this off, brayer it off on this plate, because we'll end up having a neat mess over here that we can try to pull. And I think what I will do is take some burlap. I'm just grabbing some stencils over to the side. Do that. Just pick up some paint that way. And then I'm going to take the paint off my stencil and roll it onto the plate next to me. And that will show up someday in some pull before I clean the plate. Oh, Julie, what'd you get from Joggles? Oh, really, Kat? Interesting. And then, oh, I have this flower. I'm fond of this. This is like a foam stamp that I got at a yard sale. Not a yard sale, a flea market. And so we'll just take some paint off that way. Whoops. And again, I'm going to put it over here, maybe put some down on the plate. There's not enough paint to really pick up. All right, so that is pretty dry up in there. Let's see if we can get anything or if we're going to put one more coat of paint down. Grab a piece of paper here. Okay. And give it a massage. Hey, Tanya. Nana. I didn't see you come in, I think. Oh, you got just a jelly plate? Come on, Julie, tell the truth. You didn't get out of there with just a jelly plate. Thanks, Sue. I love it. I think it's really old. Hey, Karen. Yes, Karen, I'm back on my jelly plate because I can't hip it. All right, let's see if we get anything. No, we got a little bit here in the middle. Give it a little more of a rub. You snuck in, Nana, you. We might have to try one more pull, you guys. Still an awful lot of good, pretty stuff on there. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I know, Julie. We told you it's the black hole. Look at that, you guys. That makes me happy. It kind of does look like an ego there, right, Sue? So I'm going to let me pull this down. I'll go ahead and see if I can pick some up at this edge. I just am finding this grungy-ish kind of pull is more me. Oh, well, you had 287. It wasn't your fault. Oh, we did. We're getting a little bit up there. Not a ton. A little bit. All right, Julie. Are you going to go order something else from Joggles? Drink. My darling daughter went and got the Fresca, Julie. And went to the fancy cheese shop. So we have fancy cheese to go with chicken salad. All right, you guys. That is super cool. How much do you love that? I'd like to be able to pull up a little bit more on either side. This might actually make it into one of the jelly journals, but they're almost done. I don't know if I need any more pages. Oh, I wish Coco were here. She would bustle right over with it. She would hustle her bustle. What do you think, guys? We got a lot of metallic in there. Should we go with, I'm going to try some burnt and sienna. Let's try that and see what happens. I don't think it's too dark. So I'm just going to put a little blob here and a little blob there and see what we get. Colleen, this is part of what I find with getting a little bit of a grungier result is I just don't use the whole plate. I just don't. And I've got a magazine over here that I'm rolling excess off into. Oh, Joggles always has stuff that we must play with. You know, Kim. Tim Holt released his new color, his new distress color today. So, you know, all in an uproar about that. And I'm trying to get, I am putting a little bit of a thicker coat down, and I'm trying to go over some of those fun patterns. But I must also make texture in it because I can't leave it like that. So I got these on clearance years ago. They're Faber-Castell texture maker thingies. And I'm fond of this pattern. Isn't that don't get too confused, you guys. I know. It is nested egg. Is that right, guys? Oh, Sue brought you coffee. Sweet. God, no, Kim. New color. Oh, wait. Maybe it is on sale. Colleen's on it. Oh, I'm not crazy about that color, but we can probably tie it in. But look at how much goodness it pulled up. Laura's favorite color. Yep. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull that on a different sheet. Okay. And this is 11 by 17 copier paper, guys. I'm just using the bigger size because I use those big employee handbooks. And so this is the right size to go in those for the journals. Hey, Kathy. Oh, your footy's hurting you. Cool. We're gonna just mess. All we're doing is messing around, Kathy, and Johnny comes on at 6. Okay. Oh, hey now. This looks pretty cool. I might be able to bring myself to clean the plate after this, you guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's uber cool. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So you can see the lines that we made with the tool. If you don't have those cool texture tools, you can take your decorative scissors and cut into, yeah, right, Julie? In person, it has a lot more of the underneath colors. You can take your decorative scissors and cut fun foam and just mount it on a scrap of cardboard. And you get exactly the same thing. Where did I just fling those out? So yeah, if you just cut your fun foam with decorative scissors and mount it on a piece of cardboard, you get exactly the same thing. I have some of those somewhere that I made before I found this. And these were on clearance or I wouldn't have bought them because I could make my own. There you go. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I can bring myself to go ahead and clean off the plate now. Oh, yeah, don't go to Joggle's house. Little J or Big J. Just seeing if anything else is feeling like coming up. I don't think it is, but you never know. Nope. If I left this down here and kept going, oh, it wasn't my idea, Nana. That's from Jelly Plating Original 8 years ago or whenever they came out. But thank you. If we just kept going on with this, we would keep getting bits of these colors, even the blues and the peaches and stuff underneath. They just layers of it would come up as we went. But I am going to take a baby wipe. Oh, actually, now that I have you all gathered together, now that we're all together, let the meeting begin. Our friend Bima Els sent me a golden ticket. Excuse me. Oh, I got so excited I coughed. She started a game where you pack up a couple packages of goodies, whatever, something you made, some just bits and pieces that you have laying around, whatever, and you send it out to some friends, like send out a package to 5 different people. One of those people will get the package. You visited Nikki the other day. Oh, to do a virtual tour. Nikki's new area looks beautiful. So anyway, you send out, say, 4 packages, whatever. One of those packages will have the golden ticket. If you get the golden ticket, then you have to keep the game going, do a video if you're online, and send it to somebody else. Send the golden ticket to somebody else. But that way, hopefully we can keep the game going and keep the golden ticket moving. It can either be the golden ticket you got, or you can keep, her shop, even worse. Oh, yeah, you could get in serious trouble at Nikki's shop. So at any rate, the golden ticket keeps moving and the game keeps going. How many stops can we get the golden ticket to make? So I'm working on my golden ticket. We'll do a poll with it at some point when we have a cool pattern. I'm not going to take this all the way down. The sparks are sometimes a little more difficult to get off. I think they have a lot of polymer in them, and that's fine with me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just getting off the bulk of it. Oh, Jersey, it's just a game that Elle started. Bima. This is the golden ticket that I've been jelly plating as I go. It's actually 5 golden tickets. You just put together a little, do like a video explaining what process, Kim, I'm sorry. You just put together like 3 or 4 or 5 little Happy Meals to go out, 87. And one of them, the golden ticket goes in, and that person does a video if they do such things. The same way I'm doing right now, talking about the golden ticket. And one of the little Happy Meal packets gets the golden ticket, and off it goes. And it's just for fun to see how many times we can get the golden ticket to show up. Just for fun. And it started with L's, and I got the golden ticket, and I'm late. What a surprise. Well, there really was no time thing, but I should have gotten it out earlier than this. But it's going out, so if you're interested. Oh, sorry, reading the chat. Hey, Alora. We're doing an impromptu. Oh, Kim, I get what your question, and you're welcome, Laura. No big deal. It's happenstance. I'm gonna make 5 Happy Meals, random Happy Meals going to random people, and one of them randomly will have the golden ticket. Probably what I will do is package all of the Happy Meals, put the golden ticket in one, and then have Mark put address labels on them so I won't know where it's going. So anyone interested in getting a tiny little Happy Meal and maybe a golden ticket? Because I don't know how to pick. And it will be a tiny little Happy Meal, you guys. I'm on light duty trying to get some stuff done around the house. And I'm telling you, since the stroke, not stroke, I don't have the energy I used to have. Hoping it'll come back. Oh, you had a lawn mowing update? How exciting. That's the whole thing, Alora. You didn't miss anything. Happy Meal, golden ticket, just to see if we can keep the golden ticket going for fun. Oh, Kim, you just tell me that you'd like a Happy Meal. You may or may not get the golden ticket, but you're welcome to send out Happy Meal to anyone you'd like to. Okay, so I'm just drying off. We still have a lot of paint on here, but that is okay. Maybe I should go ahead and put a piece of paper underneath this so you can see better. Jeff always tells me to, and I always forget. Kim, I can put you on the list. I can put you on the list. Alora would like to be on it. I better write this down, you guys. You know how I am. Hold on. So I have Kim C. I have Alora. 87 wants commitment-free Happy Meal. Okay, you're out. 87's out. And perfect. Okay, how about 2 more people, guys? And honestly, they are going to be little ones. What? Man, are you laughing at me again? All right. So you can see that it's still dirty, and I just don't care. Holden ticket. That's a different game. All right. Okay, that's it, guys. So one of you guys will get the golden ticket. Don't know who. I know, 87, that's what I said. Oh, Brenda, yeah, I'll go ahead and put you on there too. Okay, that's really it, guys. That's what I told Els when she asked me if I wanted to play. You know that I'm always behind. And she said it was okay as long as it was within reason. Okay, so this is our relatively clean plate. I can live with it. So we're going to put down the first layer of our, oops, scoot up. There we go. First layer of our nested stencil. And I am lining it up. Oh, you can't see that either. Is that? Oh, right there. You can see. Okay, cool. I'm lining it up with the bottom right-hand corner. You crack under your own pressure. I feel like that sometimes. Oh, Cat, your mojo's gone. Maybe it's because it's the change of season. It'll come back, girl. Don't worry. Don't force it. Get out your gel plate. I lined up the corner of the scrapbook paper or cardstock with the corner of my gel plate. And I'm going to go ahead and put the next little circle in. And I drew a line to help me realign them because, well, even with the very odd point in it, you know, it's me. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. What color are we going to do? Hey, Elizabeth. Yes, you can certainly still send out Happy Mail. You do not have to, Kim. Oh, good for you, Laura. I wondered where you were. I haven't heard from you. But I've also, as I said, been working outside now that it's kind of nice. How about if I do some pinks and purple and gold? Does that work for you guys? Maybe some turquoise because I love turquoise. Yep. Oh, 87 just started to smell. Good, Laura. Good for you. I'm glad you smell. What do you think? Should we do a turquoise with this one? I love turquoise. Let's do it. Let's do teal. Yes. 87, we were going to mention the fact that you just started to smell, but we decided not to. We didn't want to hurt your feelings. Oh, how about this one? Yeah. This is Liquitex. I've got all, yeah, cool. I have all craft paints here. So I am going to take my little plate and move it. I'm going to get out a bigger plate to use as sort of my roll-off place. I don't know where my other size plate is. Honestly, I'm buried. I have like walls of jelly plating stuff around me. So I've got this nice long one that came in that set that sweet Cheryl sent to me. Put my golden tickets aside because they need a little more attention. Okay, so let's do teal on the outside, shall we? Wow, Alora, you've been working hard. Oh, good. Ami, your smell and taste are coming back too. Good. So let me scoot over so hopefully you can see this. What we're going to do first is do this outside edge. Well, and there's a little bit up here, not much, but that's okay. Brenda, Angie is yelling at you. All right, so I'm putting some of the teal out on my long plate. I guess you found your paint chips, huh, Angie? Good for you. And I'm just going to get a good layer on my brayer. And I put 2 layers of the stencil in there, trying to, because I don't want to get paint anywhere but on this outside. Okay, so just going around the edges. Just around the edges. I guess I don't need to do the top because our paper's not that big, huh? Oops, and I got some on the inside, so I'm going to grab a baby wipe. Baby wipe, baby wipe. Let's move it. Let's move it. Time's a wasting. Okay, and I want to make some texture, so I'm grabbing my bubble wrap. Tip, get your texture maker out first. Okay, and you got some nice paint on your bubble wrap. So just randomly pick a page next to you, and I'm just throwing a layer of painty bubbles on it. And so that's the one we just did, and they're the painty bubbles. I'm moving quick because I don't want my paint to dry all the way. Okay, so pulling off the stencils. Putting them aside. I forgot to get a piece of paper. Why don't we use the back of this one? Okay, and I'm going to, once again, I'm going to align my paper. Oops, I keep moving this, darn it. Sorry, guys. I'm going to align the paper to the corner of the plate, the same way we did the stencil guy. Oop, oop, oop. Paper buckled up. My plate is very sticky. 87 what? Darn what? Okay, rubbing it, rubbing it, rubbing it. Lifting it, lifting it, lifting it. What? Missed a place right there. Try to get, nope, didn't get enough paint there, but that's okay. We get the idea. All right, so all we have is a line so far. That's cool. I'll take a line, right? Nothing wrong with a line. Set that aside. I've got the paint we rolled down here. I'll go ahead and put some bubble texture in that too. So the stuff I'm using on the side here on this plate, this is just for later. I'm going to see if I can pull a print later if we keep layering stuff on it. Okay, so now I am going to clean this off because I found when I was doing it before, the stencil wasn't sticking as well to my plate because I had too much paint on it. You waited for two different kinds. Oh, is Crystal here? Crystal, I didn't see you. Hey, girl. How are you? Just messing around. Well, that's all I ever do, really. Don't know what we'll do for the creepy baby tomorrow night, you guys. Okay. So just giving it a little bit of a wipe down. I'm not going to get too crazy. Enough so that our stencil will stick is pretty much it. Get something dried off a little bit. Also, I've got piles of dirty paper products around me. I hate to throw them away now. Jelly plating does take a lot of paper products. I need to get this on one of those plastic or glass plates. It slides around too much. All right, so now we're going to put down our stencil again. So here's the first ring, lining it up down in that bottom right-hand corner. Okay, and getting it. Oh, yeah, see, that's sticking a lot better. We'll get better results this way. Although it kills me to clean my plate every time. And I drew that line up through the center, and that does help me line them up. And I want to get it pretty tight if I can to sort of reassemble it so we have kind of a seamless thing going on. It won't be totally seamless. Angie doesn't sell anything. She just sends them because she's nice. Oh, cat. That's so much better than crafting. That sounds delightful. My house smells like paint. Actually, maybe it'll smell better now that Mark found some screens. Yeah. Okay. And let's see. So what I'm going to do this time, we did this one. So now I'm going to take out the second ring. Does that make sense? If I'm screwing this up, you guys better tell me. So for our second ring, why don't we do a little purple and a little pink? Yeah, me too. Laura, will you pick me up on the way to Cats? So I'm going to put just a little bit of purple on the plate. I'm going to mix it with the brayer as we go. Put in some light pink. Angie is very sweet and very thoughtful, Kim. And a master deer spotter. Okay, before I brayer this out, let's get our... Oh, you know what? Let's use our cards for the marks on this. We'll use our little texture scrapers. Aw, just different. It'll come back, Kat. Try not to force it. Try not to worry. Maybe you're just in the mood for some cooking. I'm going to grab my smaller brayer, you guys. This is a pretty small area. Oh, no, it's ready in 5 minutes? How are we going to get there in time? Okay, so I'm just going through that opening that we just lifted out. Ooh, getting close there. We're going to need some more paint, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe right up in there. We'll see. Looks like some might have gone under our stencil. Don't care. It ain't going to be perfect. That is one thing with the jelly plate. Pretty much a guarantee. Nothing is repeatable and nothing's going to be perfect. Yeah, Alora, right? I've been crafting, but quickly and mostly early morning at night and trying to get some stuff done around here. Sheesh. Crystal, I haven't seen you in a while. I've been out of touch, as I just said. How's it going? You guys, Rustic Angel Ink is a fabulous store. Did I say that right? Because I always get it wrong. fabulous, fabulous gal named Crystal. We love her. And she has an awesome store as well. All right, so this is a little drier than I want. I'm going to put a little more paint on, I think. Okay, just grabbing some purple over here on our other jelly plate, getting it onto the brayer. There we go. There's a fine line between a lot of paint and not enough paint. Okay, hopefully we can get some of this. I don't think I am going to texturize this at all. Right there doesn't want to have any paint on it. All right, let's see if we can get something going on. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a pickup. So I'm going to have the paper the right way. One of many. Oh, it's going to be better if I take off the stencils. Wow, that was almost a problem. You guys are supposed to be watching me. Oh, she's gone. Bummer. Oh, she's working, Sue. Lining the paper up at the bottom right-hand part of the plate. Plate. There, I got it. I spit it out. Okay, let's give it a nice massage. I was actually trying to pay attention to what I was doing and whatnot. Oh, Brenda's sweet. Is it toilet paper? Don't buy toilet paper at the thrift store. Okay. Here we go. Try to get a little more. Yeah, that was too dry. Gosh. Oh, you went to Crystal's house too, huh? Yeah, Crystal's got a nice store, you guys. You guys, what did I do? Okay, this is wrong. Oh, I did it the wrong direction. Man, I cannot talk and do something at the same time. I did it the wrong direction. It was supposed to go this way. Yep. Okay, so now, importance of a dilemma. Do we keep going this direction? Or do we try it again? I'm going to keep going. That's just fine. Whatever. It's not going to be perfect. Did I mention that? All right, so now it is pretty, right, Kat? And I swear I cannot talk and do anything. Probably YouTube streamer is not the best choice for me, is it? Yep, I'm going to keep on keeping on. Well, you have fun at the good old damn Walmart, Angie. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, thanks, Sue. I like her a lot. She's really nice, you guys. And her videos are funny. She's scrappy like us. All right, so this is where I made the mark with Sharpie. So I did make sure that I'm having the same side of the nested stencil down. If we could just get the right side of the paper down, you know. Oh, I forgot to clean it. All right, let's just go ahead and clean that. She is hilarious and fun. Yeah, dude, seriously, cannot talk and do anything. Apparently, I'm highly distracted. Sorry, guys. My head is still in the garage. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clean this off. I'm hoping that we can get through this and I can show you the Seth after sprays before Johnny comes on. All right, sorry, guys. Yep, I think I'm a little distracted. I was playing with my alcohol markers on it too, on the plate. That was fun. Everything. Laura, that's where all the inventory is and a bunch of stuff, like boxes that I don't know what to do with yet. But we're trying to get everything out there so the receiving room is empty and we can use that when it's retreat time as, you know, a living space and I don't have to look at it. And the snowblower can go down in the sub basement, you know, just all that. Crystal does lives, Lori, so I assume they upload as videos. All right. Which did I miss? A severed head? Oh, yes, there's several severed heads in the garage. No, well, I hope not. It might be. I don't know. Not window frames. Oh, there we go. I was looking for my tea. I love scrappy people. That's why I love all you guys. Such a good group. Okay. And when I'm a goofball, you don't mind. You don't judge me. Thank you. Of course. That's funny, Anne. Oh my God. Who gives a crap? That's kind of gross. Yes, Lori, both kinds. Yes, she is in many of the mixed media hops with our Nikki. Nikki must be at work, the little stinker. All right, so putting these back in. I'll never get the paper back in on the right way. I'm going to have to really concentrate. This works a lot better, you guys, if you do clean it in between. It's holding the stencil better than the first time. I know, Jersey, you would never judge. That's right, Laura, you are me. Well, I try to be prepared sometimes when I come on live, but I wasn't. I think the warmer temperatures are just making me giddy. It has been so cold here for so long. Okay, so I'm going to put one more layer in, and we're going to take out this layer. When you're doing this by yourself, it doesn't take this long. It took me about 15 minutes to do the first one. Just trying to pay attention a little bit. Okay, so we just did this circle, so we want to do this circle. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put in the center too, just for fun. Just to give us a little more protection. All right, so we have blue. We have kind of mauvey. I think we should go with let's go with this crazy fuchsia. Oh, Secret Squirrel has coffee and she's on the computer. She means business. The circle. Oh, Lori, I hand cut this circle very carefully. No, I didn't. I mean, I did hand cut it, as you can tell. It wasn't all that carefully. I like it. It's my friend. Its name is Steve. All right, so I'm using Americana Vivid Violet. Put some of that out. I want to get more paint on here this time because I want the print to show. Let's use a stencil this time to make some texture in it. I'm just over here rifling through the stencils. What do I want to use? Oh, I have this one. Will this show? No, this one might. You guys think that'll make some pattern, I bet. That is a pretty color, isn't it? I'm quite fond of this color. All right, so let's scoot this over. Good, Lori, you like Steve too. Thank you. A circle with character. All right, so I'm going to use my smaller brayer again. Not necessary. It just hopefully will keep me from running completely amok. Still using my little plate over here. Oh, I spread that out way thinner than I meant to. Whoopsie. Okay, let's see if we can get some more paint. No, I think I'm being cheap with the paint again, people. I used to put way too much paint on my plate, and I like, as I said, the sort of grungy look, and that works out a lot better with real thin layers. So I'm having a hard time getting a happy medium going. So I'll slop that in there and try to get some more. Yes, we all love Steve. Go, Steve. All right, here we go. That's looking better. And just going kind of gingerly, trying to not go over the borders. If you do, it's not a big deal. You just pick it up with a baby wipe, or you have a swatch. Who cares? You know. Does not matter one bit. Up to you. I've been having so much fun finishing up these jelly journals, you guys. And again, if you're waiting, they are just about finished. And I've been having so much fun making them. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Oh, no, I just took that paint off, dummy girl. That's right, Sue. I'm rubbing it right in your face because I'm that way. You know what, Sue? I have like 6 jelly plates since Cheryl was so generous and gifted me. Okay, so I'm going to take our stencil. Give it a little roll. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm rolling it off over on the other plate. Give it a roll. Give it a roll. Trying to move fairly quickly. Try to get some of that paint up by gum. Yes, because I'm such a show-off, Steve. Sue. Shut it, Brooke. Sue. Shame on you. All right, so let's take our stencils off. Wow. Holds up pretty good for a piece of cheap cardstock. I gotta shut it. I gotta shut it. Haha, look at that. A perfect circle. Okay, you guys. Lining up our paper. This way. This way? Is this right, you guys? It looks like it looking through. I think this is right. Yes. I'm going to go for it. This is not the original way we laid it down, but the way we laid it down last time. Pisses me off, but not that much, really, frankly. I'm not sure, Julie. I'm not sure of anything ever. That's how I live my life. Julie, you met me. Am I ever sure of anything? Okay. Wow. Give that a nice massage. I know, right, Julie? Okay, let's see what we got going on up in here. Ooh, what's more right there? Okay, this is going to be cool. Thanks, Julie. You guys, peekaboo. Hello, lover. Oh, it did pick up some of that sparks. I don't know. I think it's okay overlapping that line, don't you? The colors are gorgeous. Look how well that one came out. The purple one, see, I got too thin in some places, but that's okay. Isn't that cool? Would be cooler if this was lined up. You can see where it should have been lined up there, but what are you going to do? I think you guys are getting the idea, right? And again, when you're doing it yourself and pay a little more attention, you know. I'm going to go ahead because there's still some stuff there. I'm going to grab this guy, which I think is beautiful with all that gold background. And I'm just going to see if we can pick up some of that paint before I wipe it up. Yes, like in the 70s. Back in your heyday, Sue. Your salad years. And it doesn't have to be a circle that you make into a nest. It could be hearts. Oh, no, didn't want to pull too much. It could be hearts. It could be squares. It could be pseudo fake shapes like I did. Try to reuse this baby wipe one more time. No, it's too dry. I'm going to have to break out another one, darn it. Okay. The other thing about going for the grungy look is that you don't use as many baby wipes. Okay. So, let's see. I think we should go for a paler pink on the next one. What's the big thing about, oh, Sue. What was I like in my early adult years, Kim? Oh. Well, I worked a corporate job. I was the youngest person in my position at the company. I was, well, they called me the Terminator. Yeah, trouble. Basically, I opened new stores. I did a lot of things for opening new stores, but also if there was anyone who needed, you know, an attitude adjustment, a career reassessment, a career adjustment actually is what I used to call them. That was my job. And so when I walked into a store with my briefcase, management people would become highly panicked and curl up into the fetal position and cry like little children. Yep. And then I would explain to whomsoever it was that needed to go why they needed to go, and I would stay through hiring a new such person and training and whatnot and go to the next location. I was for Mikasa, China, and Crystal back in the late 80s and early 90s when they were growing like crazy. So which one did we just do, you guys? We did this one, right? So we're going to do the next. I lost my circles. Where did I put them? Oh. Okay. So now it's this guy's turn. I guess I kind of did have to. Still aligning everything allegedly to the bottom right corner. Lining up our circles. And yep, I'm going to say again, it makes sense to go ahead and wipe the plate clean every time because it's sticking better and we're getting cleaner lines. I was different in high school. I was a lot different in high school, Brenda. Yep. Funny how you change, right? And you think when you're 18, that's it. You're everything you're ever going to be. That's me. La, la, la. No. Okay. So we're going to do this circle next. And I say we do a little pale pink. And this one is poodle skirt pink, also Americana. Yeah, I was kind of trouble in high school, Brenda. You were a lot different too, 87. Well, you had your daughter really young, didn't you? I mean, not in high school, but were you headed that direction, 87? Okay, moving fast here, peeps. Moving fast, trying to get some good paint on here. Again, were I not live with you guys, I would probably be a little more careful about getting good coverage because it does make a difference. Okay. Getting that looking all pretty. Gonna use our little scratchers. I'm just scratching some lines in there. Okay, I'm scratching the lines off on my roll-off paper because it looks cool. Yeah. I was kind of a snotty person in high school too. Hey guys, let's see, this way, right? Why do I? Oh, let's take off the stencils, Brooke. That'll look better. Silly me. God, it's gonna take me 3 hours to get through this one project. Sorry, guys. I'm not sorry. Why am I saying sorry? Okay, lining up the bottom right. Hoping I got enough paint on there. It looked awfully dry. Eileen, you were a nice girl, but then you became Eileen. Good for you. I like you as Eileen. Good. Amin, not to conform. Excellent. What was missed with mail that shouldn't have been shredded, Sandra? Free-spirited. Cool. Being an inspiration is an excellent thing, Kim. No, Brenda, I can't say that that was something that happened to me in high school. Last week, maybe. No, just kidding. That's how ugly rumors get started. A gold ring. Sandra. Huh? Oh, you guys, I think I put it on too thin again. Yeah. That bums me out. Oh, I thought I did it backwards again, but I didn't. All right, I'll live with it. I think Eileen's been here and lurking, Alora. So you can see, again, I put the paint on too thin. I'm having a problem with that because I like it. So it didn't come out real well here, but you can see the concentric circles are really coming out beautifully. Oh, Brenda. Sounds like a good time. You were having a good time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe this one off. I'm not that in love with it. Yeah, Malia was the same. Mean. Okay. Wiping off the pink. Wiping off the pink. Yep, so I am finding a little heavier on the paint would be good. Believe it or not, this is my first drink. And I've only had that much of it. Thanks, Laura. Okay. Go ahead and pat that off a little bit. Okay, guys, we're getting to the nitty gritty. So put our painty old stencil down one more time. I'm thinking I'm going to do turquoise in the middle again. Who was a goody two-shoe? Not me. I pretended to be one for my parents. I don't think I had them fooled either. Of course, I was terrified of my father, so. Alrighty. And then there's this one. I tried doing it without putting all the circles down, and I couldn't get it as nicely aligned. It's better just to take the time, it just takes a few extra seconds to put down all the layers, I found. Elisa, you are a goody two-shoes. Get out of town. That would explain all your volunteer work now. Elisa is a mad volunteer. She helps everyone in the world. Oh, Malia, gosh, honey, I'm sorry. And there's that one. Where'd our little ones go? That's another thing is don't lose your center small circles, she says, looking around. Just gave my brayer another roll since it was laying there. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'm eyeballing it. Dumb and regrets. Wow. Oh, me, you guys. Just pondering for a moment. Yeah, we would sometimes skip school and go to Boston. 87. Good for you, Kim. All right. So once again, before I spread this, I want to try to get it thicker by gum. And this is one of my favorite mark makers. It's a plastic canvas. Hey, Miss Shelley. How you doing, girl? It's so nice to see you. You holding in there? I'm jelly plating again. Can you imagine? Okay. So I'm just going to do this whole circle. I'm going to press this in there. You can't really see it on camera, but it makes a beautiful impression. And then, yeah, I know we had the heart to do too. I think I'm going to do something different about the heart. I think. All right. So let's do this backwards again. Is this the right way, guys? For crying out loud, now would I have it upside down? This way, you guys. Nope, that can't be right. This has got to be it. I figure it out and then I throw it on the floor. For real. For real. Oh, can you guys hear the church bells? Every day at noon and at 5, the church plays. 2 of the churches play music. It's beautiful. I think this is right, you guys. Judy Average, are you watching? Spider Hunter? If this is wrong, I'm going to be a sad cookie. Oh, cat. Well, that's why you're such a hard worker now. Okay, hopefully that was the right place, or I'm going to say rude words. Oh, Biddleston, thanks, sweetie. It was not the right place. It was the right place. Hot damn. So, had we gotten a better impression right there with the pink, that would stand out more. But I'm kind of loving it. Look at all the texture, you guys. That's fun. I love when Christy's spicy. She's my girl. I hope Alley Cat's there too. Wow. 87 videotapes. All right, so I like that little dot. I actually got enough paint on it that we can probably get something. So I'm going to take this one again just for fun and pick that up before we wipe it off. I loved the background of this, but it was a little too plain. So if I just keep going in when there's a little scrap of something left and layering it up, it might turn into something gorgeous. Oh, Kim, that's fun. My kids did too. Okay, so it didn't pick up much. Gonna wipe it off. See if we can get one more use out of this baby wipe. That's my Biddleston. Good for you, Kim. Okay. Wiping that one off. Oh, that just kills me. That would have made a great print. We just put some more paint on it. But in the interest of time, Biddleston, we're finally having some nice warm weather here. No soup. No soup for you. We're going to have chicken salad and play cribbage out on the back porch tonight. We told Olivia we would. Victoria's not home. I let her go to her partner's house. I don't know if that was a bad mistake, but all right. So I spread out the turquoise and I just picked up a little bit with our plastic canvas thing since it was out. All right, one final layer, and let's make a heart in the middle. Yeah, Colleen, we love playing cribbage here. We're cribbage playing fools. Yeah, 87, it's going to be nice. Olivia has a job at Apple that she got right before we went into quarantine at the Apple store. And, you know, it's all sort of been on hold, what with the mall being closed and all. And we're not sure what the right thing to do is, but she's going to start some at-home online training next week. And it's just making me think, you know, hopefully, God willing, the creek don't rise. This is not going to last forever. And she needs to have a real life to go back to, and she's going to go back to it. I'm trying to figure out where I've drawn over the line. Where's the pointiest part? There, I guess. She's gonna have to go back to her real life, and she won't be here anymore. So we better play now. The skating rink. Ice or roller skating, Kim? Okay, so what I think I will do, we need a good, does that fit in there? Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we need a really good, strong color. Should we do like, oh, cribbage. It's a wonderful game, Colleen. So a card game that you play with a board and pegs to keep score. It's CRIBBAGE. And old New Englanders sit around and play tournaments all winter long. We would not be so presumptuous to go to a tournament because we suck at it. But man, do we have fun. When Mark and I go on road trips, a lot of times I have a game, you know, set that I keep in my purse, and we'll just go to different bars and pubs and beaches and eat appetizers and play cribbage for hours. I'm looking forward to doing that again. All right, you guys. So this is our really cool, messy print. Loving it. What color should we do a heart in the middle? Should we go with traditional red? Colleen, if you're a card player or a game player, you would enjoy it. It takes some learning. It's not hard. It's just random, but it's really fun. Sherlock, hey. Nobody could, Deb? He could probably beat the pants off me. Kim, my older daughter is 22, just turned 22, and cribbage is cards and a board. Like you keep score with pegs on a board. So what do we think, guys? Should we go with traditional heart red? Let's do it. Let's do it. I have metallic red. Let's see if that'll show up. No, I don't. Apparently, somebody was visiting my paint stash again. You play with your dad, Emmy? It is a fun game, but they're serious about it up here. Like when they do tournaments and stuff, you better not be stupid. And unfortunately, Nom and I might fall into that category. All right. Want to get lots of paint in there. Gonna get some more paint. That's not enough because we need, red is pretty translucent anyway, and we need it to show up over the dark color. So gonna get it good and thick if I can. And if it's a little too thick, I don't mind. It just leaves some texture, and that's fine with me. Just fine with me. I'm not even gonna stamp anything to it. I'm just gonna leave it naked. Oh, got some over the edge. So I'm gonna grab, I think I might break out a fresh baby wipe for that. It's a little confusing, Colleen, to start with, but it gets, basically you're trying to get combinations to make 15. I took your weather. That's right. I got nice weather. You're trying to get combinations to make 15, but you can also get pairs and 3 of a kind and runs. Sorry, just going back and reading the chat, you guys. Oh, good, Kim. So that's something she can play? Just keep at it, Colleen. It'll click, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay. I know, Carla. Oh, hey, it's Carla Farrington. Hey, lovey. Is squares a game? Wait, hold on. Upside down. Wrong side up. Is this the right way, you guys? Last layer. I don't want to screw it up now. Is that it? Okay, I'm going in. I'm going in. Oh, Farrington, thank you. Okay, here we go. Ready? 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 You got some in, Kat? Nice. Yeah, I hit the jackpot at Walmart a couple weeks ago and was able to get 2 packets, but I was out forever. Now I'm using them like they're toilet paper. All right. See how our little heart came out. Oh, you guys, look. It's even a wonky heart. I love spades too, Kim. Sherlock, this was a nested template, except I did the second layer backwards, but we just ignored it and kept going. I kind of really love how it went, you guys. Even though, you know, we've got that line where it doesn't go, it should be right here. I still love this. Me likey. Oh, thanks, guys. Yes, so again, very easy to do if you're working by yourself and paying attention a little better. You'll have an easier time. Oh, what's the heart's name, Lori? I don't know. Lori, you name the heart. Since the circle was Steve, you name the heart. All right, so let me get, I've got these painty circles everywhere. You know what? I'm not going to get rid of these because I'm going to try to go back and fill in where we didn't get the pale pink. But I will not make you suffer through that because that sounds boring. So I might try to fill in this spot, you know, lay the stencils back down and get in there just to make that edge a little more distinct. But you could take your Poscas and doodle over it. That was the other thing I forgot to say about doing or getting one of the jelly journals the other night. If you just feel like drawing, they're fabulous to doodle in. Colleen, there are. I only know one kind. Is Allie giving Jersey the thumbs up? Yeah, Biddleston, did I see something about you retired? What the heck? That sounds awfully cool, my friend. I'm just looking at this. I really want to try to pick that up somewhere. Roberta. No, I like Roberta. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of pale pink paint down. I've still got red on my brayer, so that'll kind of make a fun little mess. Don't know if the heart will show up, but we'll try. Ooh, we got some blue showing up too. I don't know where. Oh, it's from the original turquoise. Cool. That's a lot of paint right there. I think we need some texture in there, don't you? Let's use Timmy's rulers. So we want the rulers to go down backwards, so when we pick it up, it'll be right way. Yeah. I don't really care that much, honestly. So I pick some of that up. I'm going to take this and roll it off over on our spare jelly plate. That'll give another little layer. That looks pretty cool. So, oh, you know what we should do? Let's move all the painty stuff out of the way. Let's try to pick it up on here. Haha! Because the colors all tie in. Just for matchy-matchy fun. I don't know how much we'll get, but. Excellent, Christy. I totally agree with you. Thank you so much for everything that you did do and continue to do with your brilliant child. It's just as important. Cool, Kim. All right. What? Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. This is why I hate to wipe off paint. Colleen, look. It's grungy. And it's all extra paint. Good for you. You'll be there, Biddleston. You better come and show us all the time. I know you post all the time. So this is all extra paint that was on the brayer that I've been rolling off on the jelly plate over here. It stayed pretty wet. It is pretty handy. And Laura, usually when I'm doing this alone, I will pull stuff more often and pay a little more attention to it. And then you can get some really cool pulls off of this one as well. I know, isn't it so sweet? And then I'm hoping that you can see where the Timmy stencil kind of showed through. We got some purple from mixing. We've got, that's the leftover paint from the heart. So this really, and it's, I was careful to not brayer out the edges really smoothly. That's how we got this kind of fuzzy edge, because we didn't use the whole plate. Does that make sense, you guys? Oh, hummy. Okay. Oh, not the 4-letter word. So that's also a good way. We've kind of tied in this paper, because if it's going to go into a jelly journal, it'll be folded in half. And so we'll have this little bit with this, and then we'll have that. Of course, you won't be able to tell it's concentric anymore, but you know, what are you going to do? That's right. Me too, Biddleston. Just keep on keeping on, girl. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside, and we'll go back to the stuff after in a minute. Let's see if we can resurrect anything from this. Okay, so we have all kinds of layers of paint. As I said, were I doing this alone, I would have paid more attention, because it's a pretty crispy critter. And I also have that magazine that I'm rolling off onto over here. The magazine is just something that came in the mail. So let's put down some, I'm just trying to decide, do we want, let's try to do a pull just to see what comes off. Let's not texture it or anything. Hey, Brill. We are monkeying about. You guys, what time is it? I'm not cutting it to Johnny's time, am I? There's that moonstone hot over here. This is so funny. I wish I could move my camera so you guys could see how buried I am and stuff. Okay, well, I guess we're going to try rose gold. Oh, here's the moonstone right in front of me. I think I like this color back. It's not, oh, okay, it's only 5:15. Thanks, guys. My time. Thanks, Carla. I only speak Eastern Standard Time. I only believe in that. Okay. So this, I will tell you, is pretty thick. I probably will clean this plate if we don't get a good amount off. I don't think we're going to. I think the layers that are dried on here are too thick. But it really does work beautifully if you put thinner layers and pick up stuff in between and whatnot. All right, Christy, have a wonderful dinner. Thank you so much for coming to play. If you ever need a jelly plating, you know, break, you know where I'll be. This second 600-pound monster. My God, might have got a little crazy here. Maybe not. You do, yep, I did put too much paint down. You want it a little bit thicker to take up some of this paint, but what I'm going to do, just for fun, you can also use this as sort of a rubber stamp, a big rubber stamp. I'm brayering over some of our dirty stencils over to my right. Oh, Caddis, it's supper time for you too, Levy. Ooh, yum. Enjoy your delicious sounding dinner and your apple butter, and keep your chin up, baby. It'll come back. Just not right now. You're in the mood to do some other stuff. And thank you for coming. I know, Kim, I'm sorry. Oh, Kim, of course, thank you, but you're certainly not required. Okay, so you can, I think you can see through here. This was that original layer that we put down and bubble wrapped, that turquoise, and pressed the bubble wrap into. I don't think we're going to get anywhere close to picking that up. But let's flip this over, rub it, and see what we get. Who knows? Maybe it'll be something fabulous. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my. Oh, nope. I say the corner sure came up clean. Oh, we got close to that blue layer. Oh, wait now. Took off a lot more than I expected it to, I'll tell you that. Look at that, you guys. Wow, that's cool. Rub it in, Carla Farrington. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Love it. Grungy goodness. And I love this color combination. And you can see the moonstone up here. I really like that too. It's okay, you guys, one more, and then we'll do the. Oh, Kim, honey, you're not required to send me a thing, babe. Thank you so much, but man, I've got more stuff. I keep saying no more stuff until I unpack what I have, for crying out loud. Thanks, Julie. Eileen told Janet Young the other day to do blind 3, where you just close your eyes and pull 3 colors out, and those are the 3 you have to use. And that was really cool. Black and white and gold don't count. You get to use those. Is that right, Colleen, Kathy? Yeah, I have an antique store. Okay, so this is metallic folk art in ice blue. And I am going to sort of overlap down here and see if we can pick up a little bit more. Let's see what we can do there. Just eyeballing it. Trying to line it up a little bit through the paper. CB, hey, love. How's the patient today? I understand your husband was under the weather. The blind 3 always works, right, Eileen? That was really cool. It is so sweet of Kim, isn't it? Kim fits right in here with us, doesn't she? Deb, it's out of control, man. Deb, you could drive up for a retreat. Swear to God, I've only had the first drink. All right, let's see if we get a little more. Might have to clean this one. Might have let it go a little too long, but man, we're still getting some cool stuff. We got a lot more than I expected. Oh, hello, lover. We did get some of the bubble wrap print. Look how clean it got there, you guys. That's coming up totally clean. Oh, man. I'm glad, though, CB. Look at it. Oh, you guys. How much do you love that? Crispy bits and all. I'm in love with these colors. Well, Deb, come on up anyway. Julie, you loving it? Okay, I got to do it one more time, guys, just to see if we can pick some up there. It looks like we still have a little wet paint there. Then I promise I'll try that Seth After Sprays, and then I'll be done. Hey, Shelly. Aw, Gail, thanks for coming by, honey. Don't forget Creepy Baby tomorrow night. We got to figure out what we're going to do. Okay, we got a little bit. We actually need to put down a layer of paint for the Seth After Spray, so let's do that. Nothing like Maine, that's true. In the summer. And even if the stores and stuff are still closed here, I mean, we're not going to open for retreats until it's safe. But even if stores are not able to open or what have you, this house is so nice. Kim, I said you are very sweet, but do not feel like you need to send me anything. I'm trying really, like I haven't been shopping unless for paint. I haven't done anything until we get, until I get my stuff unpacked. It's out of control. Oh, Cheryl didn't understand your question to her, sweetie. Could you explain it to her? Okay, so this is System 3 acrylic, which is Daler Rowney, also on clearance at Walmart. This is a buff titanium, but it's a lot more putty colored. Okay, so we're just going to put some of this down. And what we want to do is roll out a pretty thin coat and let it dry. Again, not worried about going to the edge of the plate, not worried about straight edges. Don't care. Just don't. Kathy, I've been trying to go in some different directions because you were right. I do go just like that and like that. I don't know why. 87. I cannot wait for all you guys to get here. Man, you're going to love it up here. It's so beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do is take something. Oh, I found this at Goodwill a long time ago. It's a Stampin' Up! Stamp wheel with little circles. Doesn't have a handle, but hey, look. Let's just put some wacky circles in there. And then now there's paint on here. I'm going to go ahead and roll it off on the edges. Might get an image, might not. Don't know where my other, I usually have put it down on my other mat as well, or my other plate. And then just because you can't have enough patterns, man. This is one of my other favorite ones, you guys. Corrugated cardboard. Just pull, the cardboard layer off, and it makes these really nice lines. Look at that. And then you've got some paint on there. Take the paint down to a place on the plate that doesn't have any paint. And you get, well, I don't have enough paint on here, but it'll get you some lines going. Oh, Kim, you should. Johnny knows stuff. All right, so I'm just going to put this aside to dry because we want that to be dry before we put our sprays on it. Now, I want to try to do, oh, that is so cool. And that's paint that we would have just rolled off and thrown away. Yeah, I don't know either, Kim, but Johnny's on in just a few, and I'm going to get off it so you guys can go see her. And I think Keisha's on too, isn't she? My notifications have gotten weird again. Oh, Kim, I didn't realize you were moving. Yeah, I don't know anything either. 87. Okay. So this is all gorgeous paint that we were going to roll off and throw away. We've got crispy bits hanging off, which I love. I would like to go ahead and do another layer of that ice blue and try to pick up some more overlap down here. That's what I'm thinking. What do you crazy peoples think? You crazy chickens. It's true. Do a de-stash sale, Kim. Ask Johnny to host it for you. She loves that. Okay. So rolling out the ice blue again. I'm going a little thinner. I am covering the whole plate this time because I want to get whatever little delicious yummies are down there. I'm going to take what's on my brayer and go to the magazine over here and roll some off because this magazine will be the basis for a really cool glue book eventually. It takes years, really, but crispy bits are the best. All right, so here's this fun piece. Oh, and Kim, I do have your jelly print with your name on it. I just haven't mailed it yet. Okay, so I'm looking through the paper and I can see pretty much the edges of where we plated before. So I'm going to line up the bottom and try to line up those. I missed a little bit, but you know what? It's the beauty of jelly plating. You can miss all day long and who cares? Kim, is it plastic? Does it look like plastic basket weave in like avocado green or mustard yellow? I used to have one of those. Okay. Giving it a wub, wubbing it and loving it. Okay. Here we go. What do you guys think? You're going to get something awesome? Oh. Well, I'm glad I didn't go straight to cleaning this plate off. Secret Squirrel, what time do you have to go? Small spaces are nice too, Kim. Easy to maintain. Ooh. Yep, we're getting some more color. Not as much that time, but look, we did get some. Got a lot more of that turquoise, and we have that ice blue that I think is gorgeous. To me. Oh, Secret Squirrel. So, yeah, we did get more. There's some more of that bubble texture from the bubble wrap. They are. All the people whose name starts with K. I love sewing boxes too, Deb. I love everything, unfortunately, which is why I've shut myself off till I unpack. So, yeah, you guys, this is how clean that grungy plate got. The other thing is, had I rolled it up before I did that last pull, probably would have gotten some more crusty bits. Just get that paint cracked, and it'll lift up more easily. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. So, okay, I'll stop admiring my handiwork. This, I may try one more pull after I crack it all. Oh, thanks, Lori. I love it. Is it funny how you just never know what you're going to get with a jelly plate? All right, so we put that aside. Here's our paint that hopefully has dried. Yep. Okay, you guys ready? Let's get prepared. We must be prepared. What a concept. We still okay on time, you guys? Oh, yep, it's only 5:30, so after this, I'll stop so you guys can go get something to eat and get ready for Johnny. Well, I probably won't stop. I'll probably keep jelly plating for a while. So we need, I'm just looking for a piece of paper. The ink will soak through, just so you know. If you're trying to do a double-sided page like for the jelly journal, I don't recommend this technique because the ink does soak through most papers. So I'm just going to grab another sheet of that paper. And that's the 11 by 17 white. I've got Seth Apter. We did this the other night. It's so hard to find the names. Ocean Blue, I think. Sea Spray. And Spring Green. Whoopsie. Run away. And Sunflower. Okay. You like this one, Jersey? So that was just random stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take some of the Spring Green. This is messy, you guys. And spray a little bit of that. Then I'm going to take the, no, I think I'll take, yeah. I'll take the yellow, spray a little bit of that. Now I wish I'd bought more Seth Apter sprays. Jersey, these are the only 3 I got. Okay, and I'm going to brayer them out just a little bit. Mix them up a little bit, try to keep some color. I want a little bit more yellow. And again, I was a little cheap with the color. So, brayer that out. Get it damp. Want it damp. Roll that off. Now I'm going to take my, well, this is the one I have out, so we'll just use the same stencil. My Tim Holtz ruler stencil. And I'll take the blue. I'm not looking at the screen, you guys, so do that. And do this. I would turn it over and rub it, but I don't want to squish it all over the place, and I don't particularly want the numbers backwards. Rubbing that stencil down on another piece of paper, as you can see. Okay, we ready? I'm actually going to blot up a little bit of this or scoot it around because that'll definitely soak through. I don't know why I care if it soaks through. Oh, they're going to be backwards anyway because I put it down the wrong way. Dude! I mean, I love this stencil too. It's an oldie, but a goodie. Okay. It is backwards. God, you guys, I used to be smart. I swear to it. We like rust here. That's right. Unless it ruins functionality. Okay. So you can see how much is coming through, and there was not that much ink on there. Oh, yep, you guys, Keisha is live. I will let you go. All right. What? Hello. Well, the numbers even look good backwards because they're nice and squished out. All right, so this is our first pull. I have Rona brain. That's right. It's real. The struggle's real. Right? So how cool is that? Nice and grungy, Colleen. But now we should take, What should we take? We should take something. I know the first pull is great too, right? Oh, thanks, Laura. I'm not gonna rest until I've used every item in my art room on the jelly plate, and I'm getting damn close. You know what? Let's go ahead and try this blue ice now, or ice blue. The theory is that once they dry, Seth's ice ink sprays don't run. So let's see if that's true. They do not reactivate. They become permanent. Help me with my words. People, help me. Hold on, guys. I'm just closing some stuff. I had all that stuff pop up on my computer. All right. So I was a little more generous with the paint. Gonna brayer that out. Gonna go in more than one direction. This might cover the whole plate. That might be more. What is it with me in this blue? I just keep putting out too much. I need a new roll-off page, so I'm just moving around over here. Ooh, the color's kind of cool because it did pick up some of the ink. It's making sort of a sea glassy color, and I can see the ink coming through. So let's just see. This might be too thick for picking up, but hey, we'll give it a shot. If it doesn't work, what have we lost? A piece of paper and some paint. Don't care. The fun was worth the price. All right. Grab another piece of that paper. I found this 11 by 17 paper at a thrift store like a year and a half ago. That's not even true, longer now. And it's awesome. Okay. Rub it like you love it. Rub it like you love it. What I'm going to do is take the first one we pulled, which I also love, yes. And I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can pick up some of the stuff up here at the top. That's right. It's only paper, a little bit of paint, cheap paint at that. And it really, entertainment value, priceless. Although, I really would like to get to the store to buy some more cheap paint, man. Okay. So we got some stuff up there. Ooh, look at that beautiful color it made mixing. Okay, so let's see what we got here. One more massage and wait for the magic. Wait for it. We're getting some of that pattern that we put down. Not as much as I'd hoped, but some. Oh, but we're pulling some of the pink from how long ago? Ooh, we are getting some of the pattern in the middle. Oh, you guys, look at that. That's freaking cool. That's right. Then you move into the kitchen, the garage, the neighbor's garage. Look at that. It's really shiny, so I don't know if you can see it. The ice blue is a beautiful color. That's a Robin McClendon recommendation. But you can see where we ran the rubber stamp, the rolly rubber stamp, and you can see some of the lines that we made with the corrugated cardboard. Isn't that awesome? Yamola, right? And so what I might do to make that a whole page that could go into, say, the, help me with my words again, jelly journal is, this is that celery in the matte paint. So again, a different texture completely. And put just a little bit here on the edge. I've still got ice blue paint. I just left it. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I just left the ice blue paint on my sprayer. And so I'm going to kind of mix it up with the celery. Just go in wacky directions, mix it up a little bit. And this definitely works for me a lot better than doing a flat pull. Are you? I was for a long time, Deb. Oh, yes. I mean, if you go see the service desk, they'll mix up that gallon for you. Oh, I love this stencil. I love this one. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little stencil, rolling off the stencil on my magazine over there because that'll be some cool texture. And then there's some paint on there. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it here. Who knows when it'll show up. My jelly plates are all a mess and it makes me happy. Although if you're going to try to do an image transfer, it needs to be clean. It's true. And then I have these cool wooden, this one's a foam one too. This came from a yard sale. A little butterfly. So we'll take off some butterfly. We'll put the butterfly there. Put some butterfly there. Make sure the butterfly is hanging off the edge. Stamp him around. Don't know when he'll show up again. Yes, I think they could. They can match anything. And now let's take a stencil with some open spots. Ooh, I kind of like this one. Let's use this one. Jersey, I can't make it come out every time for sure. So I try it on one of the other plates. Another reason to have another plate. But yeah, the magazine makes a huge difference. All right. So I'm just going to rub this down real lightly. I don't want to pick up any paint. And let's see if we can go on the edge of this guy. We've got a lot of the same colors. And I just want to put something in here. Ah, Deb, why are you afraid? The mess is the fun part. You know what, sweetie? I just spit on you guys again. Wow. I'm so excited. Some people just prefer it that way. There's no right or wrong. You're going to have a jelly style, and maybe yours is being neater and tidier. Hey, Heather. Okay, hold on. After I have a moment with my jelly plate, I'll let you know. I believe it's Blue Ice by Folk Art, but we'll double check. What? Okay, it made it even better. Can you stand it? That will go in a jelly journal like nobody's business. Oh, it's so glary on the camera. You can't really pick up the nuances of color, but they're there. And the chalk paint that we used looks so cool with the metallic. And can you see what just happened? I used the Seth After Spray with that stencil. I'm going to go with, it's not that permanent. Maybe it has to dry for a cure. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit of this on this edge. And you can be selective. Don't mash your whole paper down. I just want some on the edge. So can you guys see that? It's bluer than it looks, Nana, but it is gorgeous. So I'm just rubbing on the edge because the paint is fairly dry. We're not going to pick up much more than where I'm rubbing. Hey, Suze. I haven't forgotten you, Squirrel. We'll check that paint. Wow. We did get a little more goodness. That ties it all in. Love, 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 love this one. I wish you could see it better. The lights are right on it. I can't stop now, though. Got to pick up a little bit there. And see, just got a little bit of that ink. Not much. This will continue to pick up if I don't clean the plate. Don't even know. Like this pink showed up. How long ago was that? I mean, that was like 10 pulls ago. So, yeah. So that's how you can use your sprays. And that was only with 3 colors. And look how many awesome pulls we got with it. So this was our original. That was the first pull. And then with our second pull, we didn't get as much. Was this our second one? Oh, no. This was our second one. Then we went all ham on the ice blue. So that was our second, third, and no, it wasn't. That must be our second. I have so many papers here, you guys, I can't even tell. Yeah, that's what happened. This was our first, and then this was our second. We were using the other plate to do the other one. And you do still get some of those colors from the sprays. And then over here where we did the stencil. I know, that's a thing. So different. But now, because we stayed with the same color family, these would work really well together if you are uncomfortable with crazy colors all over the place. I like that myself. But some people like things to coordinate more. And they're so different. Having the ghost poles be so different, none of them look the same, but you can make coordinating papers as well. All right, so Squirrel, this paint is Folk Art Metallic Ice Blue. 2588E. You got it? You paying attention? Ah, Julie, now you really can't wait, huh? And I will continue to play with this. I won't clean it. Actually, once I turn off the camera, I'm going to keep playing. Okay, you got it. Good. I will keep playing. So that was that. We talked about the golden ticket. I got people that would like some happy mail. Is there anything else? There's this. Could be baby tomorrow. Oh, I wanted to show you the other thing. If you don't have stamps that don't care to spend money, back in the olden days when jelly plates were new and dinosaurs roamed the earth. Yes, ice blue, Julie. I made my own stamps, I think with Patty Tolley Parrish, actually, out of Fun Foam and Capri Sun boxes. Those very expensive and technical art tools. And these work great. I know I was using this one earlier. I know you could see it. Don't know where because we have so many things piled up. But you could just cut out shapes with your, I know, aren't I fancy, Emmy? Cut out shapes out of Fun Foam and glue them to scrap boxes. I put a little flap of washi tape on here. That way you can pull it off the plate without having to lift it with your fingers. Bubble wrap is my favorite. Yes, it does, Laura. Yep, and I had them off Capri Suns pretty young, so. But the washi tape lets you pick it up. And then once you pick up the paint, either stamp it somewhere else on your plate or take it over to your other plate and stamp it. Yeah, I wish I could just turn on. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll record, you guys, because I'd like to just turn on the camera while I'm doing it instead of talking, so you guys could see what I really do. Because I am loving alcohol markers. Oh yes. Oh, here's that stamp. Oh, squirrel. That's that one I just showed you. That's that one. Isn't it cute? In the rose gold. No, you don't need to. It's purely for fun. I have my old two that I had, and then Cheryl gifted me with some for my birthday, Julie. I had a big one, and then much later on clearance, I found a smaller one, and Cheryl gifted me with some for my birthday. So, I mean, that's just Fun Foam, you guys. If you love jelly plating and are really getting a kick out of it, you might want to invest in another one later, but it's not necessary. Kathy, I did. Fun Foam. I didn't carve it, Colleen. It's Fun Foam that I cut with scissors. I've got a bunch of them. Look, it's a narwhal or a bird. Jamie, you did, sweet baby. And we had fun. This is one of those things I told you about. Just cut Fun Foam with your decorative scissors and glue it on a Capri Sun box. Jamie, I'm so glad you stopped by, honey, but go back and watch. We had a great time. That's more Fun Foam. A Narbird. Farrington, is this bird okay, or is it looking at you funny? This one's fun. Yep, another decorative scissor cut. I'm sorry, Jamie, no sour face. Ooh, fun, Kathy. Malia's doing what stamps? What kind of stamps? 87. Oh, is this bird looking at you funny? Carla, here, I'll stamp it so you can see. Oh, that's something else that I was playing with, you guys. Ha, ha, ha. Distress oxide. You can put that right on your plate, too. Wah, 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 wah. You can put it on your stamp of an Narbird. This is more of a stamp take stuff off the plate, but I'll try. Kathy, my sleep is all over the place. It does have eyes. It's only tiny, which might make it more suspicious looking. All right, you guys have to see how cool this is. Oh, it's stamped pretty well. That's old. All right, so let me find a piece of deli paper and see if we can get this pulled up. I know I said I was going to stop. It's impossible. Impossible, I tell you. So yeah, make yourself a jelly journal. Your personal trainer has you up early. All right. So, yeah, he looks like a homemade stamp for sure. That's my head. Sorry, guys. Jesus. Oh, look, he still looks cute and he has a smile. Although it's really his chest. But now this will hang out too in the layers of madness we have going on. Sorry, I blinded you all with my giant noggin. He's cute. Yeah, it's really fun. Just cut stuff out. And look how pretty the distress looks when you spray it. I just wanted you to see the bird before I melted him. But this will hang out. It'll pick up. Never know when. You never know when. But make yourself a jelly journal. It's so fun to make. And then just if you feel like doodling, you want to add to it, stamp, whatever you want to do, you can just play with those pages. Because as my darling Posca Kathy Berg will attest, there's nothing more fun than drawing on jelly plates with Posca jelly prints or jelly plates. Jamie, you're rusting tomorrow? Awesome. I mean, the good news is Fun Foam is cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Get it? My little bird says cheap, cheap, cheap. Ah, thanks, Gene. I like his little feet. They're triangles. But yeah, I have a ton of these, and they're old, so apparently I made them fairly well. Oh, Kathy, did you play with it some more? $10 a.m. Central Time. What time is that for me? Somebody, yes, cheap. Somebody decipher that for me. I know that, well, Keisha's on making foam stamps. I know Johnny's coming on. If you want to see, I've just got to find it. I was doodling with all kinds of crazy stuff on the plate last night, or I don't know, sometime, and it was absolutely my favorite. And so if I can find it, I will show it to you. I used the pastas to doodle. I stamped with all different stamps with archival ink. I used my alcohol markers. I'm just not sure where it went. I'm pretty sure it's in this box. I'm going to go back, and there's going to be no one there, and I'm talking to myself, but you know what? I'm fine with that. I like when that happens. The other thing about jelly prints is you go back and look at them, even if you didn't think they were that great, a couple days later, you're like, oh, wow, damn, did I do that? I'm awesome. Oh, you guys, I wanted to show you that. It was so cool. Well, if I find it anywhere, I will, I'll post it on Facebook because I did it. It's somewhere. Pretty sure I didn't stamp over it because I really liked it. So many pages of jelly prints. So many. Nope, can't find it. Well, if it turns up, I'll, oh, it did turn up. Here it is. Am I all by myself now? Oh, you guys are so good. That was me hitting my head on the camera. 11. I might be able to do that. It's possible, Jamie. 11 might be doable. Depends on how crazy we get doing playing cribbage tonight. So this one was black, gray, silver, and turquoise, which I love. Not even turquoise. It's more of that chalk paint. But then look at this one, you guys. I used my smaller plate, but I'd love to see it, Jamie. I used alcohol markers, all the blues and greens, and some of the oranges are alcohol markers. I used my Poscas and doodled and traced through some stencils, which is not as tedious as it seems, Kathy. You just have to pick the right stencil. Yes, cribbage is bad cabbage, Carla. It's a card game. It's some kind of weird game. You people. I'll stream live with us playing. There's a lot of swearing when we play, though. So then I used some rubber stamps with the archival ink, as I said. I just did some doodling. I hand drew a stencil and cut it on the Cricut. Hey, Julia. I think it's more of a New England thing. So, and then I rubber stamped with some different color archivals. And then the gold bits are stuff that came up from previous prints on my dirty plate. So yeah, you can use a lot of stuff on your jelly plate so far. The worst thing that I've had happen is some stuff looks like it may have stained it. And some of that stuff that I thought was permanent is coming up. But if it's stained, what do I care? Now, our poor Deb would lose her mind and have to buy a new one. We'd have to take up a fund to get her a clean one. I know, us New Englanders and our weird stuff. My parents played bridge as well, and I don't know how. So, yeah, so that was super fun. So I'm going to keep on jelly plating away. I will get your jelly journals out to you very shortly. And, oh, yes, that's some people cursing for sure. Oh, thanks, Deb. Again, alcohol markers. And that is about the size of that. I'll figure out something. We have to do something flat in the creepy baby, you guys. She's getting way too fat. That's right. So unless you take something sharp and go, Jersey, it's fine. And even if you do that, you just get another layer of texture. So what? If you get a nick or a bubble in your plate, it's just another bump and mark on your prints. So, oh, thanks, Laura. Oh, I guess I should put something out for that end shot. We'll put this one out because it's cool. Here, okay, you guys, let's look fancy. Are you ready? A big canasta player. All right, so wait, what else? Let's look fancy. Does this look fancy? Johnny is decorating the giant 600-pound Buddha journal. Oh, we should put a spray out too. Let's put all the stuffs out here. I forgot about getting an ending shot. There. Does that look fancy, you guys? Think square frame. I'm trying to. Right? Hoping that my nasty old mat doesn't get in there. Okay, we'll scoot it over like that. How's that? Usually I take a thumbnail. You like it? We're good? The 600-pound Buddha baby. I'm so fancy, right, Jersey? You guys, this was so much fun. Does Dee Dee do the thumbnails? I miss her all the time. Yes, also 600 pages, pound a page. You guys are so welcome. It was so much fun. I'm glad you're not sick of jelly plating because I'm not. Usually this would be my, I'd be hitting the wall and be done with jelly plating and put it away for a while. I'm not hitting the wall yet. I think that I'm getting really excited about this grungy method. And it's like a whole new game for me now. But yes, I will be. Oh, thanks, guys. I love all you guys. You're so awesome. I will be, you're welcome for the enabling. I am going to be trying to get out, as I said, more in the yard, the garage, doing some stuff out there. So if you don't see me every minute, no worries, all is well. And I'll be popping in and out. So you better act badly because you don't know when I'll catch you. Hugs and kisses to all of you. If you don't mind, throw me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or whatever. Click to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you really enjoyed it, share it. You guys are welcome. Stay well and stay safe. And please still stay home. Talk to you soon, guys. Love you. Bye. And I swallowed a bug.